Hey everybody, today we are talking about Spiritfarer. Let's talk video games. So when we first decided to make this channel, we named it Ocean's Books and Stuff because we had intended to make books our main focus and then ease in other things of our favorite types of media like TV shows and movies and of course video games. And it turns out that we just kind of never got on to the video games portion of the idea, and it kind of evolved into more of a book channel. And then I started to do baking and a book review, and then we did eventually get to TV versus adaptation. We did do a couple of those. My husband and I did one of those together on Series of Unfortunate Events, and I've done a lot of books versus TV shows or books versus movies, and so we just never got around to the video games thing. And I decided that I wanted to talk about a video game and start doing a couple of videos every once in a while about those because I have grown to appreciate them a lot more. I did play some video games growing up, but once I got engaged, that's when I got my PlayStation account and started doing PlayStation because that's what my husband mostly did for games, and I had mostly done PC games and not usually very long games, usually just like really short little silly games online, or sometimes games with my siblings and stuff like that. I ended up really liking a lot of games on PlayStation, and so I started getting into that kind of gaming and have just really grown an appreciation for it. So the first game that I'd like to talk to you about is Spiritfarer. Spiritfarer, if you've never heard of it, is this I'm sure people would categorize it as a cozy game, one of those kind of cozier gameplays. It's side-scrolling, and it involves a lot of different tasks. So there are jobs that you have to do on a ship. You're traveling on a ship, you have to tend to your garden, you have to tend to trees, fruit trees, you have a cooking station, a kitchen where you cook different things, and you have passengers on this ship that you have to do their requests for them. And sometimes they ask for food, so you have to make food for them. Sometimes they ask you to go to an island and find a friend that they need you to talk to resolve an issue. And as you go to different places, you pick up new passengers. So the main idea of this story, Spiritfarer, is that you are the one that is the new Spiritfarer. You've taken over this role where you have to help lead lost souls, or maybe not even necessarily lost souls, but just people that haven't completely moved on yet, that are kind of in between, and you have to lead them to being able to move on. So you take them essentially to this gate of passage where you I believe it's called the Everdoor, and you take them there when they are ready, and then you do this for quite a lot of different people. And in the game, they are represented as different like animals, and maybe you could think of it as spirit animals, but that's how they are represented. But they are actually representing people that know you, the Spiritfarer. They already know you. They are from your real life, and so they talk to you like they know you and everything, because they do. I just found it really heartwarming. I actually played this game twice. I played it first on my Switch. It was like on sale for the deluxe edition, I think, and so I got it, and I ended up loving it so much that I played it on the PlayStation as well and got the platinum for it on there. I didn't think that the ending would get me as much the second time around, but it actually got me more, I think, than the first time. I just didn't, think that it would affect me that much, but it did, and I really am glad that I played it, and I'm glad that I played it twice. If you're looking for a game that is not too long, but still a decent length, I want to say it probably took me 30 hours the second time. I probably took a lot longer the first time because I was just figuring things out, and then the second time around, you kind of know, oh yeah, I'm supposed to go here, and you remember where it is on the map a little bit easier so you can get there faster. And so first time around, yeah, I took a little bit longer than that, but I enjoyed every minute of it. I mean, that's why I played it twice. And the stories they're just interesting with each person that you talk to, and the tasks are fun. They don't feel like mundane or too repetitive, even though sometimes you are just going somewhere, picking fruit, going back, making a food, going, like, there are things that could feel that way, just like in any of those types of simulators, like Animal Crossing and, Stardew Valley. You have tasks that you're doing, and you just, every day, you reset, you do them all over again. So it kind of has that aspect to it, but again, it's not always exact. Most of the tasks are going to be a little more individualized. You're going to be taken to a new place, not always the same place, to get what you need. And so that adds a little bit more variety to your gameplay. I mean, I don't always care for side scrollers as much because I just feel like, oh, that's so limited to your view. But because you're not just on a ship the whole time, you can go back and forth. It's not like you have to always just go like left to right. You can go, either way you want to go and discover things in different places. You unlock different upgrades that will get you to reach better places. Yeah, it was just really fun and really enjoyable to do all these different things to help these different people. And sometimes I didn't want to complete their last task for a little while because I wanted them to stick around before I had to say goodbye. So I would delay some of their tasks to go help other people, and so I wouldn't finish them as quickly. So you can kind of spread things out a little bit. You can help multiple people at the same time. It doesn't have to be just one person and you have to finish them before you can get a new person. You usually have like 2 to 3 people that you are helping at the same time until they have been helped all the way. And so I would just strongly recommend this game if you are looking for something that is really simple to get into. The mechanics are not hard to figure out. There's nothing that would make it frustrating for you in that kind of a way. It's might be a little frustrating to you emotionally in some situations because this is a game about souls and returning them to where they need to go. It's a game of the afterlife, or the in-between before you get to the afterlife. It's a game that can, the more you discover about these characters and their role in your life, in the main character's life, the more it becomes impactful to your experience. And so it's a cozy game, but it's also a very deep game if you don't rush through any of the dialogue and really let it sink in for you. And that is why I was thinking that, oh, well, I already know what's going to happen, so it's not going to affect me as much the second time. And that was stupid of me to think. Because yes, I think this is a game that is replayable, that you can get just the same goodness out of, and probably even more so the second time around, because yeah, you do know kind of what's coming, or you might be able to see things a little bit, like they'll sink in better, just like when you rewatch a movie. So I would absolutely recommend playing this game. And if you have already played it before, please let me know how you feel about it, if you enjoyed it. If you haven't, but it sounds interesting to you, then let me know what stands out to you in this game, like that makes you intrigued about it. And I look forward to reading your thoughts and talking about other video games that I love and that I recommend that you play. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.